Hello, beautiful guys and gals, my intelligent subscribers, and those just stopping by. Okay, I'm going to choose a new one. Defense of that which one loves. Libra. All right, so keep in mind, these are the original zodiacs before they changed them over to the 12 zodiacs and dropped a Fiacus, okay? So we got Libra, October 31st to November 22nd. Don't freak out if your birth date doesn't fall within the old original dates. Tourmaline, Scales, Venus, Kidney, Copper, Thymus, Jasper, Friday, and Topaz. All right, let's see what we can get for you, Libra. Just going to clear some space here. Maybe you need to clear space for the new coming in this year. Protection. A lot to do with protection. Okay, what can we get for Libra? All right, headed towards the new year. You're kind of on a lookout for something. You're looking for something, maybe clarity. It looks like you want to get some sort of information from either people or just your situation in general. Maybe you're the type of person that kind of likes to have control of things. You really want to know what the next chess move is so that you can determine what your moves are going to be next. But sometimes the divine universe doesn't really give you a heads up notice because you're not meant to know at certain times. Because if you did, you may, out of ego, act in a certain way and try to control the narrative, okay? So we got the Page of Clubs. Just kind of waiting patiently, I might add. Good for you, Libra. You've been working on your patience. You've been working on any sort of management of your emotions. You've been kind of putting two and two together from maybe doing some reflection on what you used to go through compared to what you're going through now and how you handle your situations, which is really good. It's nice to see. A lot of the general collective is doing that. They're starting to go within, and it's not necessarily just like putting blame on yourself. It's not like just saying, oh, I'm guilty of this, and this. No, it's like, I understand that maybe I wasn't fully aware of stuff that happened in the past, and the way I reacted was emotional, and my response maybe wasn't favorable to either myself in the situation or other people around me, and it caused a lot more maybe grief or turmoil. Sometimes when we get heightened with our emotions, what happens is we end up reacting a certain way, and it kind of makes the situation a little bit worse. But I see that you're doing a little bit better, Libra, which is nice because you're all about balance, right? You are the scales. You are supposed to be justice. You don't have to be blind in order to realize that your actions have an impact on your situation as well. I think the whole idea of Libra being blind, the blind justice, is more so less biased opinion, less harsh judgments for things we don't understand. It's almost like an open view of it. I almost want to say an open book. So you could be an open book right now. Maybe people can tell what you're going through at the time. What else can we get for Libra? What are you going through right now? Happy holidays to those. Whether you're with somebody or not right now, it doesn't matter as long as you are taking the time to celebrate all the hardships you've overcome. What we got here? Speaking of, 6 of Clubs. Okay? Odds surmounted, difficulties overcome, whatever challenges that you faced them with integrity. You started, like I said, to control your emotions, which allowed you to have this sort of solar plexus energy, this outcome of positivity, this idea that no matter what it is that comes your way, you can get over it, or you can find ways to navigate through it with no problems. What else can we get for Libra? Sciatica. Neuralgia or inflammation of the sciatic nerve or great nerve of the thigh. So a lot of sciatic pain, you don't just have to be like a pregnant woman going through this, but a lot of pain that has to do with our lower backs. There is the symbolic reason behind that. There is like a spiritual meaning behind it, and you could do your research on this, but a lot of time, um, more so for the backbone, has to do with standing up for yourself, has to do with voicing your truth, has to do, a lot of the times can deal with our mothers or something like that, or fathers, not speaking up for our, like, towards our parental figures, so to speak. So that whole idea of having like a backbone, when you're having back problems and a lot to do with like your lower back and stuff, yes, it's medical. Please make sure you're not just taking my word for it and not seeking medical attention. I'm not a certified doctor or anything like that. But you can do your research to find out more about what your pains and ailments are. I actually just added a card into, I'm actually going to go for this. I added a card into the deck here of ones that I wrote out. Ooh. Trust your intuition and go with the flow. So you're being asked to do that, and you've got third eye chakra underneath that as well. You're being asked to listen to your intuition. If your intuition is telling you to do something, Libra, and you're going against it, either because of peer pressure or because of the old ways, the ways that things used to be, that's going to end you up in a little bit of an issue because of the fact that you're going against what your higher self is trying to tell you. And we have both. I mean, you don't have to listen to your higher self all the time. I was urged to light a couple candles for my past loved ones on this Christmas day so that I could acknowledge that their energy is still valid, that everything they suffered through, everything they went through, that the things that they paved for me to get to where I am now, I acknowledge that they still exist, their energy still exists, and that I truly love and care for them. And I was urged to light candles for each one of them, just a little tea light candles, right? Just to show my affection, my gratitude. I'm going to pull from the top. They wish they were you because they are not seeing their own greatness. You mirror them. Let them know it is okay. I don't know if this is for you, Libra, but if this is a message that you need to let those that are still in your life that you still talk to. If they've been really combative, they've always been in competition with you, it may be because they don't see their own greatness within themselves. So this could be siblings, this could be family, this could be friends, but whatever it is, they're not seeing that true potential within themselves, and they could have been beat down pretty harshly. So instead of being upset about it, frustrated about it, let them know you've done what you can to get to where you are. You're very humble about it, because it hasn't been easy. And if they want to do something for themselves, encourage them. They can do that for themselves too. They can get to wherever it is that you are. Whatever you have, if it's monetary or just your situation or relationships or something like that, if your friends or family are a bit jelly about the situation, just call them out on it in a nice, calm manner. Don't be disrespectful and rude and throw it in their face, but just be like, listen, you can do really good things too. I've seen that within you. Libra, you're pretty freaking good at being on the ball about people and judging character. So I really recommend you doing that. 9 of Cups. You're sitting nice. You're sitting pretty or handsome wherever you are. You've done the labor in the spiritual realm so far. Okay, it doesn't mean we just stop doing the work, the shadow work. We still continuously learn and grow. But you have done quite a bit, considerably, for at least the 2 years previous to this one coming up. All right, and the way I'm looking at this card is almost like he's a little unsure about his own success and how far he's come. So don't second guess yourself. All right, I don't know if you could see that on there, but his face, some people would say it kind of comes off as smug or a little bit like full of himself, but this one's more like, yeah, I'm happy, but I don't quite exactly know what it is that I did to get to this point. I'm happy, I'm grateful, And I'm going to hold on tightly to the cups that I have, that 9 of cups. But I'm not 100% sure. Well, it's because you've been doing the work. Even if you don't see it, Libra, you've been doing the work. You've been going within. You've been taking time to sit with yourself, even if it's a brief moment, and you've been reflecting on certain things. Whether or not you get to the full clarity and closure of it, it's a work in progress. You're still doing the work. And you managing your emotions was step number 1. Okay, let's say there's steps that are involved and this is a process. Step number 1, self-accountability. Emotions and the way you react, that is your responsibility, okay? What else can we get here for Libra? What else can we get for Libra? You may not be into sharing right now, which is fine. You may be the kind of person that likes to be a little bit more reserved when it comes to your true emotions, but you do have the world in your hands right now. And literally by that, it's your own world, your own existence, your own bubble, your own co-creation with the divine universe, everything you've manifested up to this very point. You have the world in your hands, okay? So let's assume that the symbol for Earth, that's like a cross, right? So also protection. This could be religious aspects, but not necessarily. And this symbolizes Earth. We are part of Mother Earth, Gaia. We are part of the divine universe. The universe is abundant, which means we are abundant, but we have to be able to work with the universe and not fight against it. That'd be like fighting against ourselves. And she carries batons. In this picture here, it doesn't mean that this is a feminine I'm speaking to. I'm picking up more masculine, but this is also feminine energy as well. So you could have your duality, your balance. You're getting better at it. You've been working on your root chakra, which is really good. All right, you've been fighting hard. You've been moving forward, no problem. And you have some things that you haven't shared with another person. And that's the whole passing the baton things too. She's got 2 of them, 2 batons in her hands. So whatever you haven't shared just yet, maybe you don't want to right now. That's fine. I don't want to pry too much, but I am a little bit curious. Can we get a clarification card? And then you've got the Roman numerals. 10 and 10 and 1, so it's 21, which is 3. 3 could be significant. 3rd time's a charm. You could be saying that to yourself right now. Well, whatever situation I'm in right now, it's 3rd time's a charm. Let's see if this one goes well. I don't know what that means or if it's significant. The 4 of Cups. So you accepted the offer from the divine universe. You're starting to accept things for as they are, not for what you were trained for. So however you were programmed, whatever you were taught when you were younger, whatever they told you as is, now you're seeing things for what they truly are. So you're accepting things for what they are. This is the energy I'm getting from this. Not necessarily accepting an offer, but ultimately it is technically an offer from the divine universe. But you are accepting things for what they are. And you're quite excited about it too. It may frustrate you at times that you don't fully understand or comprehend certain things, but that doesn't matter. The fact is that you're open-minded to it and you want to go with the flow. You want to learn more. In fact, you want to learn so much so that you can control the narrative, but we already spoke about this. You don't necessarily have to do that anymore. You don't have to control people. You don't have to control situations. The only thing you're responsible for is yourself. That's it. You don't have to control anything else around you. You're doing really well, okay? And you're fighting hard, too, for whatever it is that you've got right now. You're doing pretty good. What else can we get for these homing cards? I'm a little bit curious. Destiny, movement. So whatever is moving forward. What do we got here? Root chakra. Yeah, see? That's what I thought. You've been working on your root chakra. And make the time to do one thing on a list of what brings you joy or inspiration. So if you are somebody that creates, if you are somebody that builds, if you are somebody that writes or draws, it is the time right now to sit with yourself and do something that you really truly enjoy. You're probably going to find that you will be tapping into certain things, maybe getting ideas or downloads as you're doing this, okay? So this is your juice, your mojo, whatever you want to call it. This is your energy to move forward. Whatever brings you joy is going to power this root chakra of yours. And you've already been working on it from what I can see. Even this one, the World card, she's got a little bit of a cloak at the bottom there. I wouldn't say a cloak, more like just fabric. Like a little bit of a skirt in red. And what other colors in there? Red and yellow. So you're getting more in tune with yourself. I like to see that. Motivation. Something's been giving you motivation. I'm not exactly 100% sure what it is. Can we get clarity for Libra? Motivation, the secret. Hidden, concealed, private, unseen, something hidden or not to be revealed, or a mystery. So whatever your motivation is, you're either keeping it secret or it's just secrets in general. You wanting or having the urge to know more than you already do now. You could be wanting certain things to be kept hidden. Like I said, you may not be fully sharing right now. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You're allowed to keep certain things to yourself. However, if it's really important, you should share with specific individuals that you trust. It depends on the situation, but ultimately you get to decide, and you seem to be doing just fine. So whatever your motivation is for your root chakra is a secret. You're not quite saying nothing to nobody. I want to go to this one over here. What is Libra hiding? I'm just going to ask because I'm just curious. Skin. Interesting. Ooh. Okay, so this comes up here, skin, but right underneath it, I'm going to read it. It says, sly, cunning, crafty, full of tricks, artful, ingenious, wily, sly, shifty, calculating, or sneaky, devious, sly, shrewd, astute, knowing or look leer, secret. Again, we come up with secret. Wow, you're really keeping your cards to yourself, huh, Libra? You don't want to say. That's fine. I'm just a little bit nosy sometimes. So whatever this is, you're maybe taking an artful approach to it. Maybe your ability to learn really quickly about how others approach situations allows you to apply that to whatever you already know. And then when it comes to making decisions or judgment calls or even your own life and how it's functioning, you can kind of use that as like a roadmap, as a guide, like a blueprint. So I'm not saying that you're a shapeshifter or nothing like that necessarily. What I'm saying is your ability to adapt to other people and how they apply things. It's like seeing a really good idea, and instead of just taking it as your own, you kind of put a spin on it and you use it to help yourself in a positive way to move forward. I'm not saying you step on people. I'm not saying that you throw people under the bus or nothing like that. Maybe you did that in the past. I'm getting like a little bit of a mixed energy here. But what I'm saying is that you use what other people have learned to your advantage. That's how energy works. That's how we learn from our ancestors. That's how we pass on knowledge. That's how we read and learn. Research, study. Study is very important. And then I'm seeing mystery too. Libra, you got me hooked. What was the bait? Wanting to know. Wanting to know. You've got this whole energy of wanting to know. So that in itself, the secret is wanting to know more. The Hanged Man. So your perspective on things is definitely flipped around a little bit. I wouldn't say you're as much of a naysayer anymore. Maybe before you were like a bit dismissive, especially when it came to the spiritual aspect of things or the etheric realm or anything like that, or even past, present, and future and how that all plays out. The way you looked at it before was more generic. It was more traditional. Now what you're looking at is like it's almost like you're floating in space. So like everything around you is not as important as your experience right now at this very time, which is really deep if you ask me. You've changed quite a bit, Libra. You've been doing some work. Okay, we get some Island Time Wellness card. Ooh, that came out quick. Butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child and growth. This is what I like to see, okay? So if you're in a relationship right now, it's evolving. This may not pertain to you. If you are single right now, you could be evolving yourself, emotionally evolving, stepping up to the next level. You're going and getting ready to go to the next phase, okay? And by doing the inner healing child work, it's been giving you this growth. And I'm so proud of you right now. Libra, you've been doing really good. You got Venus on your side. Do some research into Venus. Something to do with Venus. Where did I see that? Venus. Venus. You're in. Maybe there's a group. Smile, I love you. Maybe there's a group or something like that, and you've been considered called in. Whatever this is. What is this? What am I looking for right now? Venus. But that's not Venus. The universe can be kind and gentle, but can kick your ass. This says arse. My purple velvet skirt. Oh, okay. So this pertains to taking on other people's energies, embodying out. When I was little, my uncle had this treadmill, and it was Christmas time, and I had manifested previously a purple dress that had like a turtleneck, and it was, when I got it, it's 2 pieces, so it's a skirt and then a long sleeve top with a turtleneck, and it was all velvet, multiple colors of purple, but mostly just the one. And it was the most beautiful thing I ever seen, and I was so happy, and I manifested the shit out of it. So this is getting into self-sabotage. So what I did is me and my cousins were playing around, and I was playing on the treadmill, and I sped it up too fast, and then instead of dropping right down, I had the handles, right? But because I fell to my knees at that point, I ended up burning a hole in the front of my dress because of the friction, and velvet almost kind of melts like plastic a little bit. So I was very upset with that. And at that time, I didn't understand. But the more I look into that situation, I realized that whatever my uncle's energy was, okay, for that treadmill, one, I shouldn't have been playing on it to begin with. But two, this was symbolic. Whatever that energy was, is it literally had me fall to my knees. It's like a kind of, I don't want to say failing energy, but whatever it was, I took it on, and I embodied that for that split moment. That was the karma, okay? That's the karma that hit me. And it's not like they told us not to play on it, but I'm pretty sure it was just implied. Don't play on the gym equipment, okay? But yeah, so I fell, and then I burnt up the skirt. And basically what I'm getting to here is that the energies that you start taking on of people around you, or if you're getting involved with certain things that you shouldn't be getting involved with, or if you are embodying another person's energy at that time, it may have severe consequences. So I don't know who this is for, Libra, but if this message is for you, I would really heed that warning that you need to be cautious of who you're sharing your energy with, who you allow into your bubble, because you've got a nice little bubble going on here, okay? You've got the world in your hands. You've got everything you've manifested up to this very point. It's happened. It's come true. Like, it's right here in front of you. You're already living the experience. You've already changed your perception on things. You've already overcome so much. And I'm seeing a lot of heartache too. But be careful of who you allow in your circle, who you share your energy with. Because the minute you start giving away to people, when they get a taste of that, let me tell you, Libra, they will keep coming back for more. Some people are not always reciprocating either. It doesn't mean that they're going to give in return. And if they start breadcrumbing you, that's a red flag. Keep that in mind. All right? What else can we get for Libra? What was at the beginning? Defense in that of that which one loves. Date. Meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan and set a date. So you could already be back out in the pool, testing the waters. Hopefully the waters are not murky. If you've met somebody new, congratulations. You could be taking it to the next level. Dating and getting back out there. I think it took you a lot of courage to put yourself back out there again. Libra, I think it took you a lot of courage because before you were burned, quite possibly literally like the treadmill on your knees. And it might have taken a lot of courage. And I'm really proud of you because you came up out of that, whatever that was. And you've waited patiently for this too. So whatever you manifested, it's all coming into fruition now. And the good thing about this is it's giving you time to reflect just before the New Year's. So it's like a whole brand new start. What else can we get for Libra? Okay, we've got girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. If you are single, Libra, you're enjoying your shit. You're enjoying everything that you've manifested to this point. You are having a good old time. Yes, you are. And then we've got self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. So we got a girl talking on the phone over here, and then we've got a girl reading a book. So you can be masculine or feminine. Take what resonates with you, okay? This isn't a gender-specific thing, but the energies that come out, sometimes they do resonate more with masculine and feminine. Right now, at the beginning, I got more of a masculine. What else can we get here? Let me go back to this one. We get 4 runes. Rationality. So maybe you're making sure that the way you're thinking about things is a rational thought. Oh, okay. We got Iwas. What's funny about Iwas? EHWAZ. It almost sounds like I was. Anyways, it's trust, faith. I don't know why I'm reading it like that right now. It's the shape of an M. Trust, faith, companionship, forgiveness, movement, travel, transportation, sending communication, energy, and partnership. So that'd be E or EH, and that's blue and green. So it'd be throat chakra and heart chakra, right? You could be in this energy or need to work on it. Then we've got Yera, which is year, harvest, rewards, peace, patience. So you are being rewarded, okay? The divine universe is rewarding you. Happiness, hope, earlier efforts realized. Communication, again, that's twice. Teamwork, community, and balance. That's J and Y, and that's yellow and green. So that'd be your solar plexus energy and your heart chakra. It's bringing you comfort. 2 honks for that. Okay, and then we got Isis. So this is fear, standstill, stasis, block, challenge, patience, reflect, rest, and test. Again, with the patience, the letter I, green, red, and orange. So we've got the heart chakra, we've got the root chakra, and the sacral. This could have been what you used to bounce back from, or what you have bounced back from, because I just tried to put in the box and it bounced back out. So whatever was keeping you stuck, you bounce back from. And is this a blank one? Yes, it is. So we've got the moon energy, again with the secrets. No judgment. I'm just saying that I'm a little bit curious as to what you are hiding, Libra. Not sure. Maybe this is more of a personal thing for me, but I'm getting a little bit involved in this, and I think I need to take a step back. So I want some more clarity on the 6 of clubs, what you overcame. Ooh, 2 things wanted to come out. 7 of swords in the reverse. So you overcame other people's plotting and planning. Whatever they were planning for you, whatever they had in mind for you, you're pretty strong energy, and I think you realized it. You realized whatever was being done behind the scenes, whatever was being mapped out for you was not for you, and you kind of sidestepped and said, no, thank you. I think I'm going to make my own decisions for myself. That's what allowed you to be in the 4 of Cups energy too. And the 9 of Cups. making decisions for yourself. You are your own human being. You make up your own mind. You are a free thinker, and you do things for yourself. You do not have to do things according to other people, okay? When you're ready, you will do things when you're... This Queen of Swords in reverse, right? This is not a pleasant energy. This could have been an ex-lover or somebody that you came up against that you had to deal with in battle before. This came right out after the Seven of Swords too. So whoever had the idea to maybe sabotage or block you or stop you, this didn't work. I don't know who this is to you, but whatever this was, this didn't work. They weren't able to get you off your path like they did in the past. That's what I'm seeing here. So somebody was used to fucking with you. You're staying focused. But I think you're still a little bit, I don't want to say shook, but hurt. Okay? I'm going to get a past life card, or already over the 30-minute mark. Male, female. So there's that balance, the duality, okay? So hopefully this helps.